Today, we're talking about the real bosses who know how to handle their money like a pro. We'll be breaking down their secrets on how they use it, how they think about it, and most importantly, how they plan for it. Get ready to dive in and level up your money game. Number 12, you use it as a tool. If you want to level up your money mindset, then listen closely. You gotta start seeing money as a tool, just like gold in video games. It's not something to be hoarded or worshipped, it's simply a means to an end, a way to acquire the things you need to succeed. And here's the kicker, when you reach a certain point where you see money as nothing more than a tool, your whole reality shifts. Suddenly you understand that money comes and goes, but who you are and what you're capable of only grows. But for those who are slaves to their cash, every time they spend it feels like they are giving away a piece of their soul, and that's no way to live. Number 11, you know how much your life subscription costs. You see, knowing exactly how much money you need to maintain your current lifestyle is the ultimate power move. It takes away all the stress and anxiety that comes with paying bills and leaves you with a clear headspace to plan your next move. Imagine never having to worry about missing a payment or stressing out over unexpected expenses. That's where automatic payments come in, baby. With everything taken care of for you, you can finally relax and focus on what really matters in life. Number 10, your financial future is predictable. The key to financial success is having a holy trinity of budgeting, saving, and investing. With a solid budget in place, you can account for every single penny and say goodbye to any money waste slipping through the cracks. You'll know exactly how much money is in your bank account and what each dollar is designated for. And let's not forget about the importance of savings. By setting aside money for those little things that pop up unexpectedly, you'll be ready for anything life throws your way. But we're not done yet. Investing is where the real magic happens. By putting your money to work for you and guarding it against inflation, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial success. Number 9, you know what you get for your money. You see, the secret to getting the most bang for your buck is all about knowing what's important and what's just nice to have. By differentiating between these two things, you can stretch your money further and get more value than the price you're paying. And let's not forget about investing in yourself. By using your hard-earned cash on things that make you smarter or more peaceful, you're setting yourself up for long-term success and happiness. Now, we all know that money can't buy happiness, but it sure can bring comfort and peace of mind. So use it wisely to protect yourself and those closest to you. Whether it's investing in insurance or creating an emergency fund, taking care of your financial well-being is key. Number 8, you know your net worth. So what exactly is net worth? Well, it's simply the difference between your assets and liabilities. Everything you own minus everything you owe. And let me tell you, this number is crucial when it comes to understanding your financial health. Now, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking their paycheck is a part of their net worth. But here's the cold hard truth. If you're making $1 million a month but have $15 million in liabilities, you've got a negative net worth. Ouch! And let's not forget about cash flow. That's how much money goes in and out every month. But here's the thing, just because you have cash flow doesn't mean you actually own the thing that drives it. Number 7, you have no bad debt. And let me tell you, understanding how banks work and using good debt to position yourself better is key. You should only use debt to acquire assets that will pay off the debt plus profit. That's how you set yourself up for long-term financial success. But here's the thing, so many people fall into the trap of buying now and paying later. And let me tell you, the phenomenon is making poor people even poorer. They overspend and get trapped by hidden fees and high interest rates. It's a vicious cycle. So if you want to know how good someone is with money, just look at how they manage their financial instruments like debt. Trust me when I say that being smart with your money is all about understanding when to borrow and how to do it wisely. Number 6, you know how to live below your means. You see, a lot of people confuse living below your means with living like a medieval peasant, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Living below your means simply means spending less than you earn. And let me tell you, when it comes to managing your money like a boss, this is the golden rule. But as we all know, in today's world of buy now, pay later, overspending can be all too easy. That's why it's crucial to stay in control of your cash flow and avoid lifestyle inflation, which is just a fancy way of saying don't let your spending increase in direct proportion to what you make. And here's the thing, when someone who controls their money increases their earnings, their lifestyle remains pretty much the same. They don't get caught up in the trap of always wanting more and more. They are content with what they have and use their extra earnings wisely. Number 5, not afraid to negotiate. When you're in control of your money, you're not afraid to negotiate. In fact, you're comfortable talking about it because you know what's best for you. You know what to ask for and what you can afford to give. And let me tell you, that's a powerful position to be in. When it comes to making a deal, it's all about finding mutual benefit for both parties. That means everyone wins, and that's how true financial success is achieved. But here's the thing, so many people are emotional about money. They have a skewed perception of their own value and they're afraid of getting screwed over. So instead of negotiating like bosses, they try to fool others so they don't get fooled themselves. But let me tell you something, when you approach negotiations with confidence and clarity, there's no need for deception or fear. When both parties understand each other's needs and limitations, great things can happen. Number 4, you guard your money from inflation. You see, people who take control of their money don't just spend it willy-nilly, they also make sure to protect it from outside factors like inflation. And let me tell you, that's a smart move. But here's the thing, protecting your money from inflation isn't just about hiding it under your mattress. No way. It's all about investing in your financial education and learning how to use financial instruments to make your money last longer. That means understanding how inflation works and what assets to buy to protect yourself from its effects. It means looking at raw data, analyzing it like a boss, diversifying your portfolio, and making sure to guard your resources. And let me tell you something, when you take control of your finances like this, the sky's the limit. You'll be able to weather any economic storm and come out on top because you've got the knowledge and the tools to make it happen. Number 3, you have a healthy risk tolerance. You don't want to buy into FOMO or financial trends. Instead, you want to analyze each investment opportunity using your own risk tolerance. That means knowing how much you're willing to invest, how much you're willing to lose, and understanding how asymmetric risk works. And hey, if you don't know what that is yet, we've got a great video on the topic that you can check out by clicking in the top corner. The truth is, the world is volatile, and that's just the way it is. Nobody can predict anything with 100% certainty. From financial investments to date, there will always be some level of risk involved. But here's the thing, when you have a healthy risk tolerance and understand how to manage risks effectively, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You'll be able to take advantage of opportunities without getting swept up in hype or fear because you know exactly what you're getting into. Number 2, you have enough money saved to live. How many of you can live for an entire year without worrying about money? I'm talking about being fired tomorrow and not breaking a sweat. That's the power of controlling your money. Starting small with 1 to 3 months worth of living expenses is just the beginning. Gradually work your way up to 6 months and eventually a year. Trust me, it's such an important strategy because it allows you to buy time that you normally can't do otherwise. Life can be unpredictable and sometimes we're forced to start from scratch. But with a financial cushion, you won't feel pressured by life responsibilities. So people, listen up. If your cash flow suddenly stops, you can't afford the luxury of trying things out. But with a solid financial cushion, you'll have the freedom to explore new opportunities and take risks without worrying about going broke. Number 1, you have a retirement plan. You may think you have a retirement plan, but do you really? If you're not in control of your money, then you're not in control of your long-term game. And let's face it, retirement is not what it used to be anymore. The cost of living keeps going up and people are living longer than ever before. So who's gonna foot the bill for your 30 or 40 years of chilling when you're old? It's time to take control of your money now because preparing for retirement is a lifelong process. So are you in control of your money? If so, how do you do it? Share your tips in the comments below. And as a thank you for sticking with us until the end. If you're looking for great content and want to stay up to date with the latest videos, subscribe to my channel today.